Hello again, everyone. Time to talk about the picture schedule that you're going to be creating. So the picture schedule assignment is going to be connected to your fieldwork assignment. Remember, we talked earlier this semester that you'll have a couple of assignments to complete for that child that are graded separately from the entire fieldwork assignment. So the picture schedule, it meets our number 2 course outcome, creating tools and compiling strategies that would be used by a teacher or other ECE professional with a young child with ASD. Picture schedules definitely meet that criteria. Picture schedules are extremely frequently used with children with ASD, and it's important that you know how to use them and why they're used. Your purpose here is to gain experience with creating a tool, specifically a picture schedule, that will assist a child with ASD with a targeted behavior. Keep that last phrase in mind, targeted behavior. We'll talk about that in just a minute. It's due during week 9 of class, and it's worth 5% of your grade, or 50 points. Your assignment here, to create a picture schedule for the child you are observing for your field work. Picture schedules are a useful tool for all children, but especially for children with ASD. The picture schedule you create should address a specific need of the child that you have observed. This could be any type of need. This could be a need that relates to transitions in their early childhood setting. Maybe getting ready for lunch, getting ready for snack, getting ready for nap. It could be a specific need. Maybe you've noticed that the child has a difficult time leaving one activity to start another activity during, center time or choice time. It could be a schedule related to how the child is supposed to prepare to go outside at a certain time of the day. It could really be anything. It should be something that you've observed. That's kind of the best case scenario. There's a possibility you could also create a schedule for a need that the teacher has told you about, but if that's the case, you're going to need to do a little bit of extra investigative work if you haven't observed this need yourself. So in addition to addressing this specific need of the child, your picture schedule should be durable and visually attractive. So think about it sustaining the wear and tear of use by a young child and being something that the child would be interested in the first place. It also needs to offer the child a way to indicate that the activity or event is complete. So whether this is some sort of checkbox, whether it's a Velcro, whether it's covering up each step as the child completes it, some way to help the child follow the process and to know where they are within the process that the picture schedule is helping them with. There are plenty of resources posted on Blackboard as we've been talking about strategies and picture schedules, so you can take a look at those if you need more ideas about how to plan and create the schedule. When you submit this assignment for grading, probably the easiest way to do it is to just take photos of your picture schedule and then upload them so that I can see them. Sometimes Blackboard doesn't handle a lot of photos really well. If you need to use Dropbox to do it, that would be fine as well. I prefer to not have you email them to me because that doesn't work very well either sometimes. Make sure if you do take photos that if it's large, if your picture schedule is large, that you also take some close-up photos so that I have a chance to see the entire thing. So you will also, in addition to the photos of the schedule, need to submit a short write-up, 250 to 500 words is all I'm looking for, that explains your thinking in the process of creating this picture schedule. So why did you choose this need to use a picture schedule to address? So what about this need that the child has made it seem appropriate for a picture schedule? Certainly all needs and challenges that children have in the classroom cannot be met by a picture schedule. Picture schedules are for certain kinds of needs. So why this one? Why you believe the picture schedule will help this child to be more successful with this need, and then also explain the way in which you designed the schedule. Why did you decide to set it up the way that you did? Why does it look the way that it looks? What was your thinking behind that? So obviously I want to see the schedule itself, and you're going to be graded on the schedule itself, but I'm more interested in your thinking behind the schedule, and you'll see when you take a look at the rubric that is also an important part of your grade. So make sure you put any questions you have up on the discussion board, and good luck.